Today I was like, what do I want to tell my friends? What do I want to share with my friends? How can I bring a little bit of value? And the answer is messy action. What does messy action mean? It means the muffler hanging off that 1973 Camaro driving by me. Did you hear that? No, I'm just joking. But messy action. Every time I think of messy action, I think about the things that I've decided to do that scare the hell out of me, or the things in my life that I've decided to do that I really didn't know how to do and I just decided to try. And right now I'm thinking about my son, who I just admire so much. My son is not afraid to try something. Like, I'm not mechanically inclined, and therefore my son by trade should not be mechanically inclined. However, he's not afraid at all to get out there and do an oil change on his dirt bike, or to, like, right now he's putting entirely new graphics on his dirt bike. And he's just, now, granted, today's world's a little different. There's YouTube for everything, and I think YouTube's awesome because it brings so many tools and opportunities for people to learn. But he's not afraid to do it. He's not afraid of messy action. And so when I say messy action, to me it just means not being afraid to just get in there and try something. And so for me personally, my biggest example or testimony of messy action is a podcast. In 2021, or the end of 2020, I decided, you know what? Come January of 21, I'm going to do a podcast. And by God, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it sounds like, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to try and do it. And I'm just going to do until it becomes better and better. And every time I do it, messy action will result in something a little bit better each time that I do it. And guess what? That's exactly what happens. And so my delivery's gotten a little bit better, my messages have gotten a little bit better, my quality of sound has gotten a little bit better, maybe my camera angles have gotten a little bit better, I hope. My equipment, I may have said that, my equipment's gotten a little bit better. And now, here we are. I've changed my format a bit. My viewership's gotten a little bit better. My listenership's gotten a little bit better. And I'm using, I've created a podcast studio in my home. I keep putting it off just out of fear, to be honest with you, but we're very close to having in-studio, in-home guests that are going to come in and share their story in my home. And I also know that we've made an impact, and we continue to make an impact by being willing to do messy action. And so my encouragement to you today is to just think of the things maybe that you would like to do. And maybe there's one thing, and maybe it's, I don't want to give you examples because I don't know where you're at in your life, but maybe it's something simple, like something personal to me is like my weight loss journey, right? So sometimes it's like I've wanted to go to the gym. There's been seasons in my life where it's like I really want to go to the gym, but I'm intimidated like crazy. And actually, an example of messy action for me was when I decided to start going to the gym several years ago. I was scared to death because I didn't know what to do. And I remember the one thing that got me to the gym, you guys, was I decided I was going to pick 3 different things to do. It was actually 4. And I put them in my phone notes on my phone. And I wrote down what I was going to do in my phone notes. And so I just went to I learned them. I literally YouTubed the 4 little very simple exercises. And I went to the gym and completely tuned everybody else out. And I just went there and I did the things that I committed to do, and I left. And I didn't know how to do them, and I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, and I didn't know exactly how it was going to look. But I just figured, I just did messy action, right? And then another season in my life of my weight loss journey is going to just be more active with cardio. And so outdoors, for example. So it's like I'd go out and I'd throw my headphones on and listen to a podcast or listen to some music. And I remember thinking, I'm not sure how far I could walk, but what I'll do is, and this was very early on in a piece of my weight loss journey, I would go and I would put on Spotify or something, and I would say, I'm going to listen to 3 songs as I'm walking, and after the 3rd song, I'm going to turn around and I'll listen to 3 songs back. Or, basically, you're going to walk back to your car, right? So maybe you go to the park and you're going to listen to 3 songs. An average song, just so you guys know, I've been a DJ forever, average song is about 3 minutes, 3 to 5, but the average is 3.5. So at minimum, you're going to get 9 minutes of walking one direction and 9 minutes back, right? So you're probably going to get a minimum of a half a mile in. So just messy action. Just get out there and do it, right? So I don't know what it is for you, and I don't know where this is going to land for you, but I encourage you to do some messy action because you're worthy of it. You can do anything you want if you just put your mind to it. Just create a plan and just start with some messy action, because it'll be messy today, but down the road, you're going to be so glad that you did it. And now for me, I think about my podcast. I know that it's impacted some lives. It's definitely changed my life. And now the coolest part about that, the coolest part about creating some messy action for the podcast is I've actually gotten to see like physically, the impact it's made on some people, even the guests on the podcast, that I've gotten to see that my impact is made on them. And that's powerful. And so I hope your day is great. I want you to know that you are valuable. You're incredible. You're created with purpose, on purpose. I hope your day is amazing. I hope your weekend's incredible. Happy Friday, baby. Have a good one.